Hello, fellow travelers through the vast expanse of history. I am your name, and I invite you to join me on a journey through time, exploring 10 revolutions that reshaped our world. Revolutions aren't just celestial bodies spinning, they are moments when society is torn down and rebuilt. From the French Revolution to technological revolutions, each offers a unique lens to examine the forces that shape societies.
Our first stop takes us to the streets of Paris, where the echoes of liberté, égalité, fraternité still resonate. The French Revolution, a period of radical social and political upheaval, erupted in 1789, shaking the foundations of the French monarchy. Fueled by grievances and inspired by Enlightenment thinkers, the French people rose up, storming the Bastille on July 14, 1789. From this chaos emerged a new France, where the absolute power of the monarchy was shattered, replaced by a republic founded on popular sovereignty, liberty, and equality.
Now let's fast forward to the early 20th century, a time of great change and turmoil in Russia. We journey to the snow-covered landscapes of Russia, where the harsh winters mirrored the harsh realities faced by its people. The Russian Revolution, a monumental two-part upheaval in 1917, not only toppled the centuries-old Romanov dynasty, but also paved the way for the formation of the Soviet Union, a new political entity that would change the course of history. The first tremors of revolution were felt in February 1917. Widespread strikes and protests erupted across the country, forcing the abdication of Tsar Nicholas II, the last emperor of Russia, ending over 3 centuries of Romanov rule. In the wake of the Tsar's abdication, a provisional government took power. However, it was beset by numerous challenges, including war, economic instability, and social unrest. This created a power vacuum and an opportunity for the Bolsheviks, led by the charismatic and determined Vladimir Lenin, to seize power in October 1917. This second revolution ushered in a new era for Russia, one marked by sweeping changes. The Bolsheviks implemented policies of collectivization and rapid industrialization, aiming to transform the agrarian society into an industrial powerhouse. However, this period was also characterized by the ruthless suppression of political dissent, as the new regime sought to consolidate its power and eliminate any opposition.
Our journey now takes us to China, a land with a rich history and a complex political landscape. Here, a long and arduous struggle for control culminated in the victory of the Chinese Communist Party, leading to the birth of the People's Republic of China in 1949. The Xinhai Revolution of 1911 was a pivotal moment that toppled the centuries-old Qing dynasty. However, this victory was bittersweet, as China soon descended into a period of warlordism and political fragmentation, with various factions vying for power. Amidst this chaos and uncertainty, the Chinese Communist Party, CCP, was founded in 1921. Under the leadership of Mao Zedong, the CCP began to grow in influence and numbers, advocating for a new vision for China. The CCP's rise to prominence was deeply intertwined with the events of the Second Sino-Japanese War. The brutal conflict with Japan left China devastated, but it also provided the CCP with an opportunity to strengthen its position. After Japan's defeat in 1945, the Chinese Civil War resumed with renewed intensity. The Communists, with their disciplined and well-organized army, along with widespread popular support, gradually gained the upper hand over the nationalists. This relentless struggle finally culminated in their decisive victory in 1949, when Mao Zedong proclaimed the establishment of the People's Republic of China, marking the dawn of a new era in Chinese history.
Let's shift our focus to the Caribbean, where the Cuban Revolution toppled a US-backed dictator and installed a communist regime. Imagine Cuba in the 1950s, a playground for the wealthy, but also a place of deep inequality under the dictatorship of Fulgencio Batista. Into this mix stepped Fidel Castro, who, after a failed attack in 1953, regrouped in Mexico and returned to Cuba in 1956 to launch a guerrilla war. Despite initial setbacks, Castro's rebels gained popular support, particularly among the peasantry. As the revolution gained momentum, Batista's regime crumbled, and on January 1, 1959, Castro entered Havana triumphantly.
Now, we journey back to England, to a time of religious and political turmoil. The Glorious Revolution established parliamentary supremacy over the monarchy and laid the groundwork for constitutional monarchy. When James II, a Catholic, ascended the throne in 1685, fears of a Catholic dynasty spread. In 1688, a group of nobles invited William of Orange to invade England and claim the throne. William landed with a formidable army, meeting little resistance as James's support crumbled. Parliament declared that James had effectively abdicated, offering the throne to William and Mary. Let's venture back to China, where the mid-19th century saw the massive Taiping Rebellion. This was a time of great turmoil and upheaval as the country was gripped by one of the most devastating conflicts in human history. The Taiping Rebellion, one of the deadliest conflicts in history, was a peasant uprising fueled by religious fervor and a yearning for change. Millions of peasants, disillusioned by the ruling Qing dynasty, rallied under the banner of the Taiping Heavenly Kingdom, seeking a new era of equality and justice. At its heart was Hong Xiuquan, a charismatic leader who believed himself to be the younger brother of Jesus Christ. Hong's visions and religious convictions inspired a massive following, and he preached a unique blend of Christianity and Chinese traditions. In 1850, Hong launched the Taiping Rebellion, proclaiming the Heavenly Kingdom of Peace. This new kingdom aimed to overthrow the Qing dynasty and establish a society based on communal ownership and strict moral codes. The Taiping rebels captured Nanjing in 1853, making it their capital. However, the rebellion ultimately faltered due to internal divisions, leadership struggles, and military setbacks. The Qing forces, with the help of foreign powers, gradually regained control. By 1864, the Taiping Heavenly Kingdom fell, leaving an estimated 20 to 30 million people dead. The aftermath of the rebellion left a deep scar on Chinese society, with widespread devastation and loss that would be felt for generations. Now we journey to the crumbling Ottoman Empire, where the Young Turks sought to modernize their ailing empire. The Young Turk Revolution ushered in a period of constitutional reform and attempted to revitalize the empire. In 1908, Young Turk officers launched a coup, demanding the restoration of the Ottoman constitution of 1876. The coup forced the Sultan to concede to their demands, ushering in political reform and liberalization. The restored constitution guaranteed civil liberties and established a multi-party parliamentary system. However, internal divisions and external threats ultimately undermined their efforts. Our journey now takes us to the Caribbean island of Hispaniola, where the Haitian Revolution challenged the foundations of slavery and colonialism. The Haitian Revolution, ignited in 1791, was led by Toussaint Louverture, a former slave who became a skilled military leader. Louverture's forces fought bravely against French colonial troops, British and Spanish forces. In 1801, Louverture declared the abolition of slavery and established an autonomous state. Despite Louverture's capture and death, the revolution continued under Jean-Jacques Dessalines. On January 1, 1804, Dessalines declared the independence of Haiti, the first nation to permanently abolish slavery.
Let's cross the Atlantic to the 13 colonies clinging to the eastern edge of North America. The American Revolution, fueled by ideas of self-governance, gave birth to the United States of America. The colonists, proud of their representative assemblies, bristled at new taxes imposed by the British Parliament. A series of events, from the Boston Massacre to the Boston Tea Party, pushed the colonies closer to rebellion. In 1775, open warfare began with the battles of Lexington and Concord. The colonists, inspired by Enlightenment thinkers, declared their independence in 1776, proclaiming that all men are created equal.
Our final stop takes us to Iran, where the 1979 revolution toppled a US-backed monarch and established an Islamic republic. The Iranian Revolution was rooted in social, political, and religious grievances. The Shah's modernization program, while bringing economic progress, widened the gap between rich and poor. Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini, from exile, galvanized opposition to the Shah. In 1978, protests escalated into a nationwide uprising, and on January 16, 1979, the Shah fled Iran. Khomeini returned triumphantly, establishing an Islamic republic and rejecting Western influence. From Paris to Tehran, we've seen how revolutions, born of discontent and driven by a yearning for change, have reshaped our world. Each revolution reveals universal truths about the human condition, our desire for liberty, our pursuit of equality, and our capacity for courage and cruelty. As we explore the cosmos, we carry with us the lessons of these revolutions, reminding us that the pursuit of a more just and equitable world is an ongoing journey.